Welcome back to Showreel.
There have been a lot of exciting things happening in TV, which we're going to discuss shortly, but one of the most exciting is the Doctor Who 50th anniversary special coming up. So have you guys seen the prequel episode, seen all the buzz that's around it? Jasmine says no.
I haven't watched since they introduced Clara, so
okay.
Yeah.
My sister's, she's similar. She doesn't like Clara. She just thinks, I don't know, they're weak, which I kind of understand. Like, I really liked...
But it's hard with the companions because, like, each time they bring in one, they've got to kind of find a new dynamic. Like, you can't have Rose was truly in love with Rose. Then Martha was the one who was like unrequited, where he didn't notice her. Who was the next one? Oh, Catherine Tate's character Donna was like.
And I think they really
completely
like
not attractive. Like, how many relationship dynamics
they
can
added,
you have?
like, by adding Rory, they added in, like, it was really good. But maybe they did. I know it's like almost always been like Doctor and female companion, but maybe they just it's been going for so many years. Maybe they need to switch it up.
Some of the older ones, like, isn't the initial one was some kid. A child, and then they're two teachers from school who'd sort of mysteriously followed
like
them.
That, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
maybe we need more something like that. I'm thinking, like, I love Martha, I love Rose, I love I love Martha and Rose the most, and I love Donna and everyone else still. But like, maybe we need something like Arthur and Amy. Not Arthur's the actor's name. What's his name? Rory and Amy again. Yeah, like just something that mixes it up a little bit.
So have you seen the prequel episode?
No, I haven't. I honestly haven't seen anything about it since they introduced Clara. That's the truth.
I haven't. I'm not sure what you thought of it. I loved it, but I thought the best thing about it, and I was actually talking to one of our friends about this. Best thing about it is that it doesn't it's so short, yet it shows so much. It's really, really informative. Fills so many kind of holes, not holes in the story, but like things about the story. But it does it so it does it so easily. It doesn't it's not obvious it's doing this. It just really subtly does things that then lets the audience show it. Something like, this is what people need to be watching now, how to make short films. You don't need to be complicated. Just nice and set up something nice and short, and this will do it for you.
I did feel like they'd kind of run out of budget for the special effects side of the prequel, which I'm hoping they've put into making the actual episode, because it's going to be aired. I think they're airing it at Maya Cinema. Like, they're airing it at actual cinemas in 3D.
Yeah, cinemas around the world.
Cinema,
yeah, me too. So hopefully.
My favourite thing, sorry to interrupt, hopefully this isn't really a spoiler. My favourite thing was just that they got the old Doctor back. Old number 8? 8, 9, 8?
Which one?
8.
Paul McGann. He was
Paul
the one
McGann.
just before they rebooted the whole thing.
And the whole thing, he was the Doctor. I was like, what is this? This is awesome. I was really happy.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So other things that are coming up in TV, we're having to talk about American TV. So you were saying, Andrew, that The Killing, it was an AMC cop drama, but now it's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah, now once again, I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things about The Killing, and it's been picked up by Netflix in the same way as Arrested Development and all the other ones that have been picked up by Netflix. I can't remember.
So I was reading.
So it's 4th season going into it. Yeah.
So The Killing is. I just had a look at the synopsis. It's a police investigation, and also the story of a grieving family. And there's a Seattle political campaign, and they all sort of unite in some sort of way after this body of a 17-year-old girl was found in the trunk of a car. So it seems like a bit of an intertwining sort of murder story. But apparently, wasn't it? I don't know where it failed, but it didn't quite make it on AMC. Is that why it's now going to Netflix?
To be honest, I hadn't heard about it until someone told me about it a few weeks, about a month ago. Yeah. And I researched it, and it looked pretty cool. I thought it kind of looked like a hybrid of Twin Peaks and Love Actually, jammed into CSI, Love Actually, and Twin Peaks, jammed into one.
That's like just having fish and strawberry ice cream. I don't know if that's actually going to work.
But yeah, it was cancelled twice over its 3 seasons, so pretty good.
That's boding.
Cancelled cancelled after each season, and then
for the rest of it.
Yeah,
definitely have something to live forward for.
And then Netflix picked it up, so that's always good. I like when good shows get that new home on Netflix. Yeah.
And Orphan Black was another. That's an American production. That
Yeah,
you were telling me about.
I've heard really good things. I haven't seen it either.
Good.
But I've heard really good things about it. It's basically about this. I have no idea. Sorry, excuse me. I had no idea about it, but apparently it's about this girl who has different clones of herself, and it basically follows the storyline of each one, and like it's played by the same girl, so she has to play different people, and apparently she does a really fantastic job, and you have no idea that like you wouldn't know. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It sounds fantastic. I just haven't gotten into it, and I'm really excited to start watching it. That's what the holidays are for. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much to catch up on.
So it's a shame that there's we don't get a lot of those sort of American, like those more niche ones that maybe aren't, you know, wildly popular with everyone. But like it's the same with, I've been watching a lot of UK TV. I don't know if you guys have caught up on that sort of thing. But like there was, a series called Utopia that I saw, and I don't think it's even aired in Australia, but it's kind of a sci-fi comic book.
Oh, you told me about that. It had amazing color grading that you really liked.
Very like highly saturated. There's quite a bit of violence, but it's really stylized, and it's just so well shot, and the story's amazing. And we Australians kind of just miss out on that sort of thing. I feel like I know.
Yeah, we do.
No, especially sorry, like for like in the US, they've got like 95% of the population subscribes to cable, but here it's like like 15 or like 10 or 15.
Just you, it's just you essentially.
It's like if you don't have cable and you don't get it in a maybe different manner, then there's just so many shows that you can't watch. Yeah, so I feel like Orange is the New Black has recently been on Showcase on Foxtel, but like it's such a good show, and I hear it might be coming to like Channel 7 or something, but it's so long.
I watched the trailer for that, and the first half I sort of thought, I might be slightly interested. It looks like it's, a girl going to prison. I was like, oh, it might be right. And then the second half of the trailer was just like complete melodrama, like just girls just going.
To be honest, like, okay, I loved it, and a lot of people I've talked to loved it, but my mum and my sister just were like, my sister hated it, and my mum was just like,
Did they say why they didn't like it? Like, because I think it sounds interesting, but I have no idea if it would be actually worth watching.
I don't know, like, it has some, like, stuff talking, like, some pretty extreme matters that they kind of joke about a bit, so I think it can kind of, like, depending on what your tastes are, it can be a bit, like,
well, it's definitely been highly acclaimed in America anyway. So
and it's by Genji Cohen, who did Weeds, and I loved Weeds. Yeah, I really, really liked Weeds. So it's has a good creator behind it.
Yeah, hopefully we do get to see it on Australian TV.
Exactly,
sometime.
hopefully soon.
Not like 30 Rock, where they put on about 11 at night.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Actually want to see it. So
yeah, I was watching. This is a bit of a random kind of thing, but I was watching random interlude. I was watching. Like I think the first episode of season 7, and it's such a good show. If you haven't seen 30 Rock, go see it.
I haven't seen it.
Go see it.
Oh, well, that's all we have time for. We have to take another break. We'll be back soon with reviews of Filth. Don't go away.